Hello and welcome to Insider Shot. So today we will be discussing an intraday scalping strategy using Bollinger Bands and stochastic indicator. You can also use this strategy to take a longer time frame intraday trades like for 30 minutes or 1 hour. I personally use this strategy on a 5-minute chart to do scalping to scalp profit out of stocks. So as many of you may know, scalping is a strategy in which you trade with huge quantities, very small and tight stop losses, and you take profits quickly. So in this strategy, we'll be using Bollinger Band and stochastic indicator. So first we'll talk about the requirements in the stochastic indicator. So in this stochastic indicator, you need to look after the blue line. That is the K indicator. On my chart, it is blue. On your chart, it may be of some different color. So you need to look after the K percentage indicator. So whenever this blue line or K percentage indicator goes above the red line, that will be a buy signal. And whenever it goes below the red line, that will be a sell signal. So now we will have to combine this stochastic signal with the Bollinger Band signals. So for to get signals in Bollinger Band, whenever the price comes near or touches the lower band, that will be a buy signal, and whenever the price comes near or touches the upper band, that will be a sell signal. So to get signals and trades from this strategy, there need to be a confluence of signals from both stochastic and Bollinger Band. So if there is a buy signal from stochastic and a buy signal from Bollinger Band, then only we'll be buying. And if there is a sell signal from stochastic and sell signal from Bollinger Band, then only we'll be selling. So we'll now jump to a quick few examples. So on Bajaj Finance 5-minute chart on 14th of May, you can see that price came near and touched the lower Bollinger Band, and on the same time we got that K percentage of the blue line went above the red line and from the oversold zone to the neutral zone. So we can see we got a signal at 12:10. So we got a signal at around 5280 levels. So we will be buying at that level at the 5280 level. And personally for me, the stop loss would have been the low of that candle, which is 5265. Different people have different stop losses, but for this strategy, I'll be recommending to have the low of the previous candle as the stop loss, or the stop loss should be 1 or 2 points below the Bollinger Band, not more than that. And if you're scalping, you need to put that stop loss in your system and you need to have it very tightly, very close to your entry price, because your quantity will be more. So you can see when we got an entry at around 5280, the next candle, the high which was made was 5300. So we got a quick 20-point move with a 15 point, 10 to 15 point of stop loss. So this is a good 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So I would have closed my trade around this point of time as I was doing a scalping trade. If I was going for an intraday trade, I would have started trailing my stop loss, and when this price hit the upper Bollinger Band, I would have got out. So you can see, using this strategy, you would have got a really good 40 point of trade, a good 40-point profits with a 15 point stop loss. So this is a good 1 is to 3.2, 3.3 risk to reward ratio, which is very good in trading. So we'll now look for some more examples in the Bajaj Finance chart. So one thing I would like to add here, you can see here like the Bollinger Band, the price closed above the Bollinger Band and you got a sell signal. First, the close of the candle is very important, and second, if the price is closing above or below the Bollinger Band and you are getting a sell signal on stochastic, I'll be suggesting you to avoid that trade, because the second condition is not being met. The price should get rejected or should stop around the upper band or the lower band. If it goes above or below that, we'll be trying not to take any trades from that. Okay. So moving forward, you can use this strategy in a lot of stocks. I'll be showing some more examples as well. So here you can see on the same day, you got the prices touched the lower of the Bollinger Band and the blue line went above the red line. So this was a perfect scalping trade. You got an entry somewhere around 5,295 and you got a good 13 point profit, and your stop loss would have been around 5,288. So a good 6 to 7 point stop loss and a 13 point profit. 1:2 reward risk reward ratio is also very good. So for scalping, you need to quickly get out of the trade, and if you are keeping the trade for a longer duration of time, you need to keep trailing your stop losses. So you can see here as well on 17th of May, prices, see here what happened. The price did go above the Bollinger Band, but it came down and closed below it. So we are good to take this trade. And we are also getting a short sell signal from the stochastic, the red line going above the blue line coming down. A short signal generated at 5,425 with a stop loss of around 10 rupees, 5,335. You can see just in the next candle, you got a good 30 rupees downfall. So you'll be selling 10 rupees stop loss and a 30 rupees downfall just in the next candle. This is a good risk reward ratio 1:3. I'll be getting out of the trade. So I have scalped the profit in 5 minutes. I won't need to take the trade anymore. Okay, I'll be looking for another trade. So now we will be going to another company charts. So this strategy gets hammered into your brain. For what I'll be suggesting is you need to train your eyes to use this strategy, because this is a very intense strategy to use. You need to be on the chart. You need to try to figure out the best signals, because you'll be getting a lot of signals in this strategy, but it can also turn out to be a fake signal. So if you are training yourself, training your eyes in this strategy, it will benefit you. Okay, so now we'll be going on, we are now on Reliance 5-minute chart. On 18th of May, you can see the price came near and touched the upper Bollinger Band, and you got a sell signal from the stochastics. So you got a sell signal at around 1995 with a stop loss at 2000. You can see if you would have shorted Reliance here, it touched the lower band around 1990. So this will be a good 1:1 ratio, but since you're scalping, you would be in big quantities, so you'll have a good chunk of profit. So this strategy for me has been working very well in scalping only. I have not taken any big longer duration trades in this strategy. So you can check that on your side. So we'll be looking at another example here when the price came down and touched the lower Bollinger Band. And here again you got a signal to buy. A buy signal at around 1975 with stop loss at 1971, or I'll be like rounding it off and keeping it at 1970. You can see if you would have held on to the trade, you would have got a good 10 to 15 point move when the price touched the upper Bollinger Band, and that is your signal to get out of the trade. Even if you're taking this for a longer time, the trade, if you are going long, whenever the price touches the upper Bollinger Band, you will have to get out of the long trade, and whenever the price touches the lower Bollinger Band, you will have to get out of the short trade. So that is your target. Your profit target is met. You will have to look for another trade in another stock. So you can see what if you go and practice this strategy, what you will see, when the band is contracted a lot, you won't be getting a signal, and when the band is expanded a lot, you won't be getting a lot of signals. So if you look at the chart of 20th May at 12:45, the prices went outside the Bollinger Band. So we will not be shorting Reliance here, even though we have got a short signal and the prices fell. But according to the structure, according to our setup, we need the price to stay within the Bollinger Band. And if you follow the setup's discipline, you will make good profits, and this will be beneficial for you in the longer term. So now another chart of HDFC Limited. So I have also seen that this strategy works in stocks which have good liquidity that allows you to get out and get in at your wanted price. You don't need to wait. So on 19th of May, you can see after breaking out of the Bollinger Band, the price came inside the Bollinger Band and then it again touched but couldn't sustain near the highs of the Bollinger Band, and we got a sell signal at this point of time. So we got a sell signal at around 2500 with 2512 or 2510 as the stop loss. You can see the prices did rebound, but that stop loss wouldn't have been hit and you would have got a sweet 10-point profit. So as I was saying earlier, this strategy is best to scalp profit outs. No need to keep the trade running. Scalp out the profit, go and look for another trades. Okay. So on same 28th of May, you can see what happened. The prices did go beyond the lower range of Bollinger Band, but it closed on the range. You can see the prices did close at the lower of the Bollinger Band. But what happened is you didn't get a signal around this point of time. At this candle of 9:30, we didn't get a signal. We got a signal at the 9:35 candle at around 2460. Okay, so here our stop loss would be 2452, and you can see you get a good 10-point profit from here to here. The prices touch the upper Bollinger Band, we have to get out. So the main thing in this strategy which we need to keep in mind is that this strategy requires quick executions, and you need to take losses quickly, you need to take out profits quickly. Even though you are into loss, take out the loss quickly, go to another trade and try to get profit from that. So this is the Tata Steel chart on 5-minute time frame. So as you can see, whenever there is a big gap or gap down, gap up or gap down, the Bollinger Band does go into a big expansion. So do not trade this time. Avoid it for till the Bollinger Band comes into the normal zone, becomes less expanded, so you can get better signals. So we'll be looking for live examples in Tata Steel today. So this is on 21st of May. You can see prices touch, but prices did touch the upper Bollinger Band, but it soon went above the Bollinger Band, so we will not be taking trades at this point of time. Here we got a good touching of the upper Bollinger Band, but there was no clear, you can say, signal at this point of time at 10:10, so we'll still be not taking the trade. We got a good signal in at this candle. You can see at 11:05 candle, the prices touched the upper level of Bollinger Band, but then it came down, and we got a sell signal when the blue line went below the red line. And this was also a kind of shooting star. So you can see shooting star is a bearish candle. You got a sell signal at 1120 with stop loss at 1122 at 2 rupees, 2 to 3. You could have also went for the stop loss at 1123, which is the upper range of the Bollinger Band. A good 2 to 3 rupees small stop loss, and you can see the prices came down to 1115. A 5 rupees profit on a 3 rupees, 2 to 3 rupees stop loss. If you would have been into a good, because this is a scalping strategy, you will be needing good quantities. Like if you would have shorted around 1000 to 500 to 1000 quantities of the share, you will have easily made 3000 to 5000 rupees profit in just one trade, and you would have got out in this trade. So this was a live example. This trade came in today's, the day we are making this video. So the most important part of this trade is you need to train your eyes to get signals from this strategy. This does give you a lot of signal, but you need to be very precise and get out of the trades very quickly, because scalping is very risky if you let your losses run, because you might end up making huge losses because your quantity is high. What I'll suggest is take the profits also according to your risk reward ratio. 1:2, 1:3 is enough to take out the profits, and you should look for another trade. And if you want to continue that trade, if you want to use that opportunity to get more profit, keep trailing your stop losses. And if you are following this setup with good discipline, you will definitely earn money. And if you have any doubts about this strategy, do leave a comment on this video. And if you are using this strategy and if you're earning profit, do subscribe to our channel and like this video. We'll be coming up with more strategies in the future. Thank you.